Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage President and CEO 4A's, Nancy Hill.
I thought Sheryl Crow was appropriate. It's LA after all. Welcome to Los Angeles and welcome to Transformation 2017. We have a great 2.5 days planned for you, and I hope that everybody enjoys and gets something out of what we've curated just for you. It would also be helpful, guys, if I got my slides up, because I'm going to wing it out here otherwise. Any moment now. So they're billing this as a farewell address, but as most of you know, I'm not really retiring. I'm just going to go do something else. I was thinking about this this morning, and 35 years ago, oh God, the odds on when this was going to happen were not quite this early. 35 years ago, when I started as a traffic coordinator at WB Donor in Baltimore, I would have never, ever imagined myself up on this stage in front of all of you. But, you know, I've had an incredible career that spanned Baltimore, St. Louis, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New York. And all along the way, it's been about change. Change was the remit when I was approached to take this position in 2008. The board and the selection committee made it very clear to me that the 4A's needed to change and change quickly. We were already behind in technology, we were already behind in media, and we were clearly behind in taking a leadership role in the growing discussion on diversity and gender equality in the industry. So a pretty clear remit for an incoming CEO, right? Come in, overhaul the organization and its offerings, and make sure that the 4A's was not only brought into the 21st century, but also that it was held up as relevant to our membership. Well, for me, it was not only clear, it was exciting. There's nothing I like more than taking on the challenge like that. It's always been part of my skill set, who I am, and what I built my career around. So, easy. But it was 2008. The start of what would become arguably the most drastic reset of our industry and what we've ever experienced. Agencies were scrambling, staff layoffs were common, they were expected, and the 4A's suffered right along with our membership. So that was my first 3 years with the 4A's, a balance of understanding the urgency of modernizing this organization while providing guidance to our members who were belt-tightening at the same time. We managed to make it through, doing our own belt tightening, and we came out the other side, I think, even stronger. And since that time, we've taken a front and center position on diversity and gender equality. We have built a media practice that benefits all of our members and has allowed us to take stance on issues as wide-ranging as trust and transparency, measurement standards, privacy, fraud, and ad blocking, as well as having to go through the negotiations with SAG and AFTRA and deal with patent trolling. And we have become digitally centered with a mobile-first approach on every new product that we develop. And for all of that, I have many people I want to thank for their support, encouragement, and tireless work to help bring us to where we are today. First, I'd like to thank our board. Please stand up, board members who are in the audience. Okay, you can sit now. Your guidance and direction gave us a clear path forward, and you gave us priorities that mattered. Your steady hand is appreciated and evident, and especially to our chairman during my tenure, Tom Carroll, Chuck Porter, Chris Weil, and most recently you, Bill. Thank you. Second, I'd like to thank you, the members. Thank you to all of you who serve on our very active committees, the forums, and the councils. Without your hard work in developing the POVs, the white papers, and the guidance for the membership and the industry, our position on important issues would not be as clear and public as it is. Third, I'd like to thank our industry partners, especially those in all of the sister trade associations and industry coalitions, for their willingness to collaborate on the issues that create pain points for the entire ecosystem. And I know many of those people from those sister organizations are here today. We must continue to cross the aisles, so to speak, to get to better solutions for how we do business and ultimately how we present messages to consumers in a way that helps our brands and businesses grow. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the staff of the 4A's. These are the men and women who make all of this happen for you and with you. They have one singular focus: to help you make your business successful. These are the professionals who are the not-so-secret weapons behind the new business pitches, the position papers, the contract language, the do and do not include this language, the insurance products that cover your employees, and the advocacy on behalf of the regulatory and legislative agendas in Washington and each and every one of the 50 states. I have been privileged to serve with this talented group of individuals for the last 9.5 years. Thank you to each and every one of you. Those who are in the room, please stand up. Yes, come on, employees, staff. And for those of you who are holding down the forts in New York or Charlotte, please know just how grateful I am to you for everything you do. I want to take a moment to thank my husband, Mark Schaefer, who many of you know. Mark, your love, support, and guidance has been invaluable and has made every day just a little bit brighter just by your very presence. Thank you. Okay, and now to all of you. Thank you to all of you who have reached out to me, either personally or professionally, to offer a word of wisdom or guidance or a nod of encouragement and support. You've all made this experience a memorable one, and I'm going to take a little piece of each of you with me. You put a great deal of trust in me 10 years ago when you tapped me to represent you. I hope you believe that your trust was well placed. I don't think I had any idea just how much that trust would really mean. My passion for this industry and my love and respect for the people in it has fueled my unwavering commitment to you, to the industry, and to myself. No matter what the issue is, no matter what the controversy, and no matter how much I think we should be past some of this stuff already, I never wavered in my belief in you. I believe in this industry. I believe that the people in it are fundamentally some of the brightest, most capable, and most empathetic people on earth, right? Look around you. Think about who you work with every day, and I'm betting that most of you would agree with me. Now, I'm not naive enough to believe that some of the alleged bad behavior we read about in the headlines isn't happening. I know it does. I know that sexual harassment happens. I know that racism and sexism both exist. I know that there are also probably some bad actors out there that maybe aren't as forthright with their clients as we would all like them to be. But I also know this: we are better than that. We are better than that. We're not defined by salacious headlines. As an industry, we have a lot to be proud of. We have the most incredible talent that I talked about a moment ago, the talent that creates work that moves brands, moves markets, moves perceptions, work that influences culture, shapes conversations, and changes lives. I'm pleased to have had so many agencies sign on to the media principles for trust that we issued last year. And we've made a lot of progress on other fronts, too. I'm encouraged to see all the movement we've had in appointing women to top roles at agencies in the last 2 years. And I'm very excited that we have the largest class of MAPE interns in the history of the program this year, 215 to be exact. Those things all give me great hope. I know there's more work to be done. There's always more work to be done. And I know that you will rise above any and all negative discourse because that's who you are, and that's what you do. And that's what I'll continue to do, especially in the area of gender equality and diversity. I do not plan to go quietly into that good night. That commitment is what makes this industry one that I will be forever grateful to and proud to be a part of. Thank you for letting me represent you for just a little while. It's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you. Thank you.